Hey everyone! For the second half of today's Abbott and Costello double feature, we have the boys' 1942 comedy, Ride 'em Cowboy! Now, benefit rodeo, singing cowboy and writer Bronco Bob Mitchell, Dick Foran, finds himself in trouble. Reporter Martin Manning, Charles Lane, has tried to out him as a fake, so Bob tries to ride a horse, and succeeds, while singing. However, behind the scenes, Bob runs into trouble when food vendors Duke, Bud Abbott, and Willoughby, Lou Costello, accidentally let a bull loose while they are trying to hide from their boss. Bob is rescued by rodeo rider Ann Shaw, Ann Gwynn, although she is injured wrestling the bull down. Bob feels terrible, especially since she is disillusioned about him as well as losing the opportunity to win the $10,000 grand prize and good publicity for her father's ranch. Now, against his manager's wishes, Bob decides to go to Ann's father's ranch, the Lazy S, hoping to learn from Ann so that he isn't a fake. Duke and Willoughby also find themselves at the Lazy S ranch, where they find new work as well, although on the way there, Willoughby accidentally gets himself engaged to Indian girl Moonbeam. Now, Bob finds himself in trouble again when he finds out that Martin Manning has entered him in the local charity rodeo, so he really needs Ann's help. And when he finds out that Ann's father bet a lot of money on the Lazy S team to win, Bob bets a lot of money against the team, hoping that he will help them win. Except the bookie misinterprets the bet and attempts to help prevent the win. Meanwhile, Duke and Willoughby keep running into trouble with the Indians, hounding them over Willoughby's upcoming bow and arrow, otherwise translated shotgun, wedding. Now, like I said earlier, Ride 'em Cowboy was intended to be released earlier, but the success of the first two Abbott and Costello service comedies resulted in Universal Studios rushing Keep 'em Flying into production and getting that out earlier. Now, Abbott and Costello are joined by Dick Foran in what I can only assume might have been a send-up of his singing cowboy image. I haven't seen any of his films beyond the three with Abbott and Costello, so I wouldn't know for sure. I'm just kind of going off of what it sounds like he might have had for an image from Wikipedia. And the Western star Johnny Mac Brown is Alabama Brewster and a boyfriend and ranch foreman. Now, the movie was actually shot at the B-Bar A and Rancho Chihuahua dude ranches, giving it more of an authentic feel. For me, this wasn't an improvement over Keep 'em Flying. Abbott and Costello were given more to do here, including their comedy routines, Poker Game, Herd of Cows, and Crazy House, plus other comedic moments including a big chase scene at the end as the Indians chase Abbott and Costello to the rodeo, plus a moment where Moonbeam's brother, Jake Rainwater, as played by Douglas Dumbrill, takes the place of a dummy made by the other ranch hands to scare lose Willoughby. Admittedly, I do have some issues with the way the Crazy House routine was filmed, since it was done as a dream sequence and it's constantly interrupted by shots of Lou sleeping. I mean, we get it. He's sleeping. Just let us watch the dream, for Pete's sake. Now, in place of the Andrews sisters in the position of singing groups who sing songs but don't really have much to do with the plot, it's the Mary Macks. Although their songs are, for the most part, rather forgettable, at least I think so. However, we do have Ella Fitzgerald making her film debut, singing her 1938 hit song, A Tisket, a Tasket, which is probably the only memorable tune in the film. Not Abbott and Costello's best movie, but it's far from their worst and still a fun one worth recommending. This movie is available on Blu-ray from Shout Factory as part of the 28 film The Abbott and Costello Universal Pictures Collection, and it is 1 hour and 26 minutes in length. Well, that should be all I have to say on this one, everybody, so thanks for listening, and I hope you'll keep coming back for more.